And what line of business are you in?
So we're in the business of helping people fund their businesses.
All right, cool. And what's the best way to access capital, you think?
Well, there's a couple different ways. There's debt funding, which is through a loan, like an SBA loan or a non-SBA loan. And then there is also the equity funding, which would be using retirement assets. So instead of investing in the stock market where the funds are currently invested, people would take retirement dollars and they would invest it by buying stock in a privately held company. Guess whose company? Your company. And that way the money would be used for their company and not have to pay tax, not have to pay penalties, and it would be debt-free funding.
Well, how do you qualify for that? Something like
Well, if somebody's got retirement assets that are either in a traditional IRA or a 401k from a previous employer, there's also other programs like a TSP, Thrift Savings Plan, SEP IRA, pensions, anything that is a qualified retirement plan that is pre-taxed. And as long as it's pre-taxed, it's your money. And now what's not eligible is Roth money, like a Roth 401k, Roth IRA, or an inherited IRA, or money from a current employer. That would not be eligible.
And how much does credit matter in getting funding?
Well, when you're talking about an SBA loan, credit is very important. Credit scores need to be 685 or higher. And what the bank's looking for too is they want a clean credit report. They don't want people to have late payments. If there's late payments, derogatories, collections, those need to be removed before we introduce them to the bank.
So what if somebody does have a bad credit, but they're a really good candidate to be a franchise owner? How should they go about it?
So what they need to do is they need to repair their credit. I have a company that I recommend. So I just tell people, let me know. I will refer them to the company. They will help them repair their credit. It's a requirement from SBA that credit scores need to be 685 or higher. So maybe the timing isn't right now. But I had a guy who it took him about a year and a half to get it right. And he's in business today. So, if there is a will, there's a way. And if the desire is bigger than the obstacle, you'll find a way to do it. You just got to keep your eyes on the prize and stay focused.
And is franchising for everybody, or are you guys looking for specific people when it comes to franchising?
Well, franchising is a system. And if you want to be a wild horse, a wild stallion, maybe franchising isn't right for you because you're going to want to do things your way. In franchising, you've got to be able to follow a system because the most successful people are the ones who follow a system. So if you don't like following a system, franchising isn't right for you.
Okay, all right. Thank you. We got good advice.
You got it?
Yes, sir.